Hello and welcome. We're going to begin the class with the relaxation. So lying back onto your mat or onto the space that you've cleared, on the floor, lying back with a blanket over you to keep warm if needed, and settling back down, so into Shavasana. That's with your feet apart, at least hip-width apart, so taking them nice and wide and rocking from hip to hip, settling the legs, flopping the feet in and out, making sure you're comfortable. And then edging shoulders down away from your ears and sliding the arms down and away from your side of your body, so a bit of space between your arms and your sides. And then rolling your head from side to side, a couple of times each side, and then finding a nice neutral position with the back of the neck long, the chin tucked in just a little bit. And resting out. Taking 1 or 2 deep breaths, inhaling freely and exhaling freely just once or twice, just to really let go, relaxing the breath and really kind of marking the beginning of your yoga time. So this is your time and space for your health and your well-being, and all other matters can just fade off and wait till later. This is a chance for you to spend time with yourself and having time to notice your breath and notice feelings in your body and to notice emotional feelings and thoughts and noticing everything together, connecting up between your attention, your breath, your body, in that lovely union. So let's begin by really letting the whole body drop down, feeling the weight of your body on the floor, letting your whole body feel grounded and settled, heavy, resting. And we'll begin with our feet and move up from there up to the head, relaxing, connecting with each body part as we go along and letting go a little bit more deeply. So let's just take our awareness right down to our feet and our toes. And just spend some time thinking about our feet and our toes, noticing sensations, noticing the feeling of life within the feet and the toes, allowing them to relax within that awareness, relaxing our ankles, relaxing our calves and our shins, the lower legs, calves relaxing, feeling soft and relaxed. Relaxing knees and thighs, being aware of thighs, noticing the warm muscles relaxing, feeling soft and heavy, relaxed. Relaxing our hips, our lower body, our pelvis, our groin, our hips, our buttocks and lower back. The whole lower body, both legs and feet and toes, relaxing, comfortable. Relaxing now our abdomen, our sides and our middle back. Noticing the gentle movement of your abdomen, gently rising, gently falling with the breath. Relaxing the chest, the right side and the left side, the diaphragm, the whole of your chest area, sides of your chest, and round to upper back and shoulder blades. Relaxing. Feeling, noticing, sensing the warm life within your body, your chest, as you relax. So now the whole area of your back, is relaxed, grounded, steady, resting. Shoulders and arms are relaxed. Hands, fingers and thumbs, soft, open. Becoming aware of the warmth, the relaxation within the arms and the hands. And that lovely open space in the palm of hand. Spaces perhaps between fingers, between the thumb and the first finger. And then back of the neck relaxed, and then the whole of the head relaxed and heavy, relaxing the scalp, the forehead, eyebrows, relaxing all small muscles of your face, especially small muscles around your eyes, letting go, softening, and relaxing the jaw, the tongue, the throat, allowing the tongue to come resting down in the lower part of the mouth, not stuck up on the roof of the mouth. And the jaw may even feel it can become slack as you relax, let go. An open expression on the face, soft and relaxed. Wonderful, so the whole body relaxed. And just having a few moments now to take your awareness to your breath without changing it, just noticing the breath gently enter, the breath gently leave your body. As you inhale, abdomen rises. As you exhale, abdomen drops down. Simply observing, being with the breath. Lovely, and then let's now take our feet together and our arms stretched above the body and give the body a lovely long stretch. You can point the toes away from you and then bring toes up and heels away. Still stretching, and then now finally letting go and relaxing and bringing the knees into your body, taking hold of around your knees with your hands and your arms comfortably, and just beginning to rock gently from side to side. And so rocking from side to side, just beginning to warm up the body, the back. Even this gentle rocking is helping to mobilize and ease out your back. And trying a bit of variety, trying the knees apart, the knees together. Knees drawn in a bit more, knees dropped away a bit more. And just easing out and noticing how that feels on your back. And noticing how stiff or how relaxed you are today. And where that's different, perhaps. Lovely. And then let's take the hands on the knees and we'll rock up and down. So rolling and rocking along the length of the spine. So you're drawing the knees in towards your chest. You can breathe out at that point, and then you're having the knees dropped away from you and the arms extended. And doing a few rolls up and down the length of the spine. And then let's have our hands on our knees. Now we're going to make small circles. So circling in one direction, small circles, big circles, whatever suits you, whatever feels good. But really noticing and enjoying that feeling of massage on the lower back. Easing out, just noticing how tender it can feel sometimes. Even this very simple, gentle movement. And then circling in the other direction, so changing direction. Easing out, shoulders remain relaxed, face is relaxed. And just noticing how lovely that feels. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to let the knees drop wide, Just holding onto our knees with our hands, our arms are long, and we're just holding the weight of the legs. The knees are wide, we're just letting gravity ease out, relaxing throughout the hips, legs relaxed. And then we'll start a few circles, 3 pointed circles. So from knees apart, we're going to take the knees up towards the chest and together. And then knees stay together and hands stay on knees. As you extend arms, the knees drop away from you down the centre line. And then wide once more. And then continuing that circling in towards the chest and together. Knees staying together and down the centre line. And that lovely sort of circling with the knees in those 3 directions, and easing it a bit stronger where you can if that feels good. Kind of edging, getting into the corners of your hips. Noticing where it feels lovely to deepen that stretch a little bit. And then changing direction. So moving in the other direction, easing out as you go. Really mobilising your hip joints. Visualising that ball and socket joint. Deepening the breath, exhaling at any point when it feels as though an exhale would really accompany the movement. And then we're going to keep hold of our right leg, keep our hands around the right leg that's folded, and extend the left leg out onto the floor. We're going to be straightening the right leg. So if you think it would be better for you to have the left foot on the floor with the knee up, to soften the pose a little bit, then please feel free to do that. And we'll start with just mobilising our ankle. So drawing circles with that right big toe. A couple in one direction, really mobilising the ankle and changing direction. Creating nice big circles. Lovely. Then let's take our hands behind the right thigh. And we're going to inhale, extend right leg up. Heel away, exhale, relax and bending down. A second one, inhale, extend right leg straight up. Exhale, allowing leg to fold and coming down. The last one will stay up there, so inhale, extending right leg straight up and breathing in that position. Powerful breaths as you're having a deepish stretch here. Your heels away, the back of your leg. It's getting a nice stretch as much as is good for you. And then we're going to lift our head and shoulders off the floor and walk the hands up the back of the right leg towards the ankle, reaching as far as is comfortable. And powerful breathing now. Good deep breaths. Ujjayi breath, if you know that one. Powerful throaty breaths. Wonderful. And then head and shoulders releasing, coming down onto the floor. And let's take that folded leg in towards the chest. You can extend your left leg now if it's bent. And let's just exhale, breathing that right leg in towards your chest. Inhale, release, and we'll do that once more. Exhale, drawing that right folded leg in towards your chest. And release and relax. Now we're going to extend the right leg. If you want to take the right leg right up to the ceiling and straight, and bring it down with some control, or just extending your right leg out from where it is, just allowing the right leg to come back onto the floor and relax. Taking feet apart, rocking from side to side, and relaxing. And having a moment now to notice the difference between right and left legs. How much more life there is in the hip, the knee, the ankle, all muscles of that right leg. And how lovely it is to notice that. Just being with that, those sensations. Great, so let's do the other side. We're going to take the left leg in now, ready to extend. First of all, we'll just do our ankle rotations. So hands around the left knee. If you need to place the right foot on the floor with the knee bent to soften the pose, that's fine. So we're going to start by just circling that left ankle, drawing big circles with that left big toe, really visualizing that left ankle joint, the complex joint, taking it in all directions. It might not have had a chance to be in those positions that you're taking it to now, and changing direction, really enjoying that full range of movement, slowly, quickly, whatever works for you. Lovely. And then hands behind the left thigh, legs still floppy and folded. And let's inhale, extend left leg up, heel away. Exhale, release and relax. Inhale, extend left leg up. Exhale, release and relax. Last one. Inhale, extend left leg up. Breathing powerfully, keeping that leg up there. Heel away. Then lifting up head and shoulders off the floor, walking hands up the back of the left leg towards the ankle. And breathing there powerfully, keeping that stretch, keeping the energy strong. But softening if you need to, just adapting where you need to. Couple more breaths, powerful breaths, enjoying the stretch. And then let's come back down, head and shoulders onto the floor, folding the leg, keeping hold of it, drawing it in. Now you can extend the right leg if it was full, if it was on the floor, and drawing that left leg in towards the chest with an out breath. Inhale, release. And once more, exhale, drawing it in to your chest. Inhale, release. And letting go. Bringing the left leg down onto the floor, either taking up, straight up to the ceiling for a more challenging exhaling with control down, or just extending the left leg out until they're both resting. Legs resting on the floor once more, feet apart, rocking from hip to hip. Relaxing upper body, rolling the head from side to side, arms away from the body. And relaxing out for a moment, having a chance really just to scan around the body and notice what's going on in your body, where you can feel sensations of more energy moving around, of things having freed up, there being more space around and within, and more movement, more flow. And noticing your breath and your whole being, all systems, feeling more relaxed and in tune. Okay, and then let's now take our feet together, our arms above the body for a lovely long stretch, pointing toes, stretching the front of body, toes up, heels away, and relax. And let's now come into the position ready for the bridge. So we're going to take the feet in with the knees bent, feet onto the floor, knees are bent. And just see if you can touch the backs of your heels with your fingertips. So you drawing your feet in a little more if they're not quite there, or edging down to meet the feet with the body. And making sure there's no cushion under your head if you've had one under your head at any point. You don't need one. It would be harmful to have one under your head now. It would deepen the stretch in an unpredictable way. So no cushions under heads. So we're going to do 3 lifting up of the hips towards the ceiling. Once without arms, once with the arms rising up in parallel and coming up behind the head, and then back down as we come down. And the third one with the arms, and we're going to stay up there and breathe quite a bit. Powerful, strong breaths when we're in that third lift. So we'll begin without the hands and the arms. So we'll start with an inhale and we'll flatten the back, tilt the pelvis, pushing into feet, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Strong feet, strong legs. And exhale, curling down slowly on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, 6, on 7, on 8. Exhale fully and release. Okay, second one, inhale, flatten back, tilt pelvis. and lifting up the hips towards the ceiling, arms floating up and behind you. Strong legs, strong feet, and exhale, everything coming down on 2, on 3, 4, on 5, on 6, coming down vertebra by vertebra, 8 and 9, release. Lovely. Last one, we're going to inhale, flatten back, tilt pelvis, pushing arms up, floating up, lifting hips up towards the ceiling. Strong lift and letting the arms rest behind you and breathing. Staying in this position, powerful breaths, deep, powerful breaths, athletic breaths. You're doing a lot of strength. There's a lot of power going on here. Feeling strength in feet, in ankles, strong thighs, breathing powerfully. Strong right leg, strong left leg, strong buttocks, lifting, holding, powerful body. Wonderful. And then we shall come down with the arms floating down on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, 6 and 7 and 8. And release, relax, and let the knees knock together, the arms come out away from the sides, and gently rolling the head from side to side. Well done. Wonderful. So, from here we're going to come into our twist. A lovely position we can relax out into a little. And we're going to also ease our arms and our shoulders from the twist position. So we'll stay on our backs. We'll take the knees in towards the chest, feet off the floor once more. But there is an option here. We'll try to do this position from here. But if you would like to place your feet back on the floor and have your knees further away from you and come into the twist with feet on the floor, that's fine. So adapting the position to that, if that suits you. What we'll do, we're going to come and lie over onto our right side. So allowing ourselves to drop over to the right side. The knees are drawn in, hips are at 90 degrees, knees at 90. But if your feet have been on the floor, if you've kept them on the floor, they'll be slightly softer angles. And we'll just have our arms straight out on the floor in front of us, palm to palm. And we're then going to inhale and take the left arm up and reaching it up and over to the opposite corner, completely wide so the arms are really in opposite directions. And we can take our gaze, turning our head completely over to that side, or at least a little bit. Finding a position that's right for you. You can work out what's the best position for your head. So this is the twist where our lower part of our body is facing towards the right, but our upper part of the body is turning and twisting towards the left, and it's a lovely corkscrew twist going on here. You may, of course, need a couple of cushions, 1 or 2 or even 3, under the left arm if it's not resting on the floor easily, and it's very common to need a cushion or 2. So making sure that you're comfortable under your arm, putting a folded blanket, a couple of cushions there. A cushion between your knees is sometimes will add comfort as well. And then relaxing and dropping down into the position. It's a very open, calming position. Our body is in a very extended position. The heart space is open. The emotional area of your chest is open and therefore relaxed and eased out and calmed. Wonderful. Breathing out, extending your exhale, relaxing. As you breathe out, you relax your head, your arms. As you exhale, you relax your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. And then from here we're going to have the option now of moving our arm. That left arm has the chance now to circle close to the ground in lovely kind of windmill circles, slowly 2 or 3 in one direction and then changing direction, and really seeing how that feels in shoulders, shoulder joint and shoulder blade. Going carefully if you know you need to be cautious. 2 or 3 in one direction and then changing direction, 2 or 3 in the other. Really enjoying that feeling of loosening out, where you feel some clicks and crunches are comfortably returning to a more comfortable, healthy position. Great, so we're going to now finish and take that left arm back over to the right, folding over once more, and then inhale, coming up to centre on your backs once more. Feet on the floor if that's good for you, or feet off the floor and arms around the knees. And we'll go over and rest completely now on the left side. Lying completely on the left side, arms are out on the floor in front of you, palm to palm. Knees are at 90, hips are at 90. And then we shall inhale, taking the right arm up and over to the opposite corner. Chest is open, extending, positioning cushions or blanket underneath that right arm. Cushion between the knees if that's helpful. And relaxing. Shifting, so you're resting down on that left shoulder blade, the right one slightly lifted with the arm. But this lovely pressure on one shoulder blade and then the other really just disappears tension. There's nowhere for it to go. Relaxing. Relaxing face, eyes, jaw. Relaxing fingers and thumbs. Lovely. And then let's begin moving the left arm in lovely windmill arcs close to the ground as is comfortable for you. 2 or 3 opening out in one direction and 2 or 3 circling in the other direction. And then resting back with arm extended before we then bring that left arm back over, the right arm back over to the left, and we're palm to palm once again, and then coming up once again to on our backs, knees are in, rocking a little from side to side, just easing out before we then come back into relaxation pose. Extending legs out, feet apart, arms away from the sides, shoulders away from ears, rolling head gently from side to side. Relaxing your breath and returning to the lovely Shavasana, having a chance now to reconnect with your body, noticing scanning around, taking in what you can find, enjoying the sensations that are really feeling healthy and lovely. Relaxing and dropping down. Wonderful. So, let's take our feet together and our arms above the body for another long stretch. Pointing toes and then toes up, heels away. And then relaxing, letting go and bringing the knees into the body once more. Hands around knees. And let's just roll over onto our side and then come over onto our fronts. And lying back down on your mat, on the front of your body, and resting down, head on one side, making a pillow with your hands if that's comfortable, or arms just down by the side of your body. And if your arms are down by sides, just drawing the elbows out slightly can really create a lovely position for shoulder blades and Feel really nice to relax. And just noticing how it feels to lie on your front when you're breathing. Noticing different elements of your body as you're lying on your front. And then let's take our hands, our arms straight up, above our head, straight out, so we're lying in a very long length. Arms straight out in front of you, in front of your head, and away from the position of the legs. As though we're Superman or Superwoman. And from here we're going to lift an arm, a leg, then both arm and leg together, and then we'll lift up all together, all four limbs at the end. So let's begin with an inhale, lifting right arm up. Exhale, arm coming down. Inhale, left arm coming up and head. Exhale, release and relax. Inhale, right leg lifting up. Exhale, release and relax. Inhale, left leg coming up. Exhale, release and relax. Both right arm and right leg coming up. Exhale, return and relax. Inhale, left arm and left leg. Exhale, release and relax. All together, four limbs. Inhale, both arms and legs coming up. Exhale, release and relax. Doesn't matter how high. Inhale, all four coming up. Exhale, release and relax. And relaxing there for a moment. We're going to finish off with one final lift with all four limbs lifting off the floor. And we're going to stay in that position, lifted, and breathe. And it really is not important how high you're lifting. And in fact, for this part where we'll breathe, it's probably easier not to lunge too far up, but more to lift moderately and then hold it and breathe for 2 or 3 or 4 breaths. So let's prepare. And then let's inhale. Both arms, both legs lifting up and breathing. Steady, solid breath. Inhale and exhale. Holding. If you can, for another breath. Coming down if you need to. Last breath. And release and relax. Relaxing arms and legs. Making a pillow with your arms once more. Or arms down by your sides or resting where they are. Rocking from hip to hip a little, loosening out. Resting the head, relaxing the whole body. Noticing what parts of your back are drawing your attention. Wonderful. Okay, we're now going to place the hands beside the chest and lift ourselves up and off the floor. So we're going to push into the hands, lifting ourselves up and off the mat. And then we'll just slide the hands forward a little, head and chest is down and bottom in the air into the playful puppy pose. And just really stretching, breathing, stretching the underarm, the chest, getting a lovely elongation. And then gently coming back down to sit on your heels. And taking the arms, tucking them in around the legs, top of forehead on the floor, coming into child's pose. For comfort, if you need knees apart, that's fine. Or if you want to place your head on a fist or 2 fists piled up, if that's more comfortable, that can happen. Okay, now we're going to move into our last couple of stretches from all fours position. So coming into all fours, hands below shoulders, knees below hips. And we'll do our cat stretch. So, We're going to start with an exhale. Head drops down, tail tucks under, but arching the back up, exhaling. Then the opposite, inhale, head comes up, tail comes up, leaning back slightly, and reverse. Exhale, head drops down, arching back, tail tucks under between legs, easing forward slightly, and reverse. Inhale, and exhale, and relax, inhaling, coming back to center. And for a little sideways stretch, we're going to finish with just padding our hands, keeping the knees where they are, patting the hands around towards one side. So you're looking behind you and just getting a nice sideways stretch on that side of your body. Just gently, and then padding back round to the neutral position and then over to the other side until you're looking behind you and you're getting a nice stretch on that other side of your body, of your trunk. And padding back round to the start, to the beginning. And now we can lie down, ready for final relaxation. And so, lying back down on your mat, onto the floor, and covering yourself with a blanket, a cushion or two if you need them to feel comfortable, under the head, under the knees, and making all final adjustments before we have 8-9 minutes of relaxation. So feet once more apart, rocking from hip to hip, shoulders down away from your ears, arms sliding away from the body and away from you, your head, and rolling the head gently from side to side, coming back to a nice midline position, back of the neck long, and relaxing your face, softness, relaxation, softness coming through the body, letting go, open. And I'm going to read out some words, say some words that will help, I hope you to relax and to deepen your relaxation and to give yourself, your body, your mind, your whole being time to really process and benefit from all of those stretches and moves, all of that opening and movement and flow, allowing that to deepen and integrate. And we'll have a few moments, a minute or so of just quiet, complete quiet at the end. So, relaxation, relaxation, release, release, harmony, harmony, spaciousness, spaciousness, abundance, abundance, connectedness, connectedness, presence, presence, balance, balance, groundedness, groundedness, kindness, kindness, expansiveness, expansiveness, radiance, radiance, joy, joy, love, love, and bliss, bliss. All of these, your true nature, your true nature. And so now as we come to the end of relaxation, time to bring your awareness back to your body and begin to gently move fingers and toes, hands and feet. And take your feet together and your arms above your body for a lovely long stretch. Pointing toes and then toes up, heels away. Lovely final stretch and relax, relax. And bringing the knees into the body once more. Hands, arms around knees for a last gentle rock from side to side. And then slowly coming up onto your side or up to sitting. Sitting for a moment, as long as you would like or need. It's been lovely sharing this yoga with you. Namaste.